not a problem.
All right, Outlaw Radio Live, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM. We got none other than the one, the only, the king of the underground. We got Rossi up on the line. How you doing this evening?
Good, good. What up, world? How y'all doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Uh, Fortunately, 2020, man. I wish this year would end, man. This year is in turmoil.
Hell yeah, man. It slowed everything up. Anywhere from trying to get more merchandise pressed to shows. It's held up a lot.
Oh, most definitely. Well, hopefully it ends soon, man. So that way, all the artists like yourself can get back to doing shows and get back to making some money.
Man, it's a drought right now with this with everything going on.
It's like the 1930s, you know what I mean? It's the Great Depression, but for the music industry.
Heavy, heavily.
So, if you don't mind me asking, man, I want to take you right back. Like, what made you decide to get into music from the beginning?
Man, what got me started to do music in the beginning is like shit. Everybody in the neighborhood was pretty much doing it. Shit. All my cousins had their own little rap groups as I was growing up, so I was always with them and shit. My grandpa used to be a blues player out in the South, so he does church. He's doing church music now, but you know what I'm saying? It all trickled down. I've always had instruments around. You know, I never cared to play them, but I was just always around it. I'm familiar with them and shit. So I mean, it's in the family tree.
Oh, most definitely, man. Most definitely. You know, it just sounded like it was just meant for you to happen, meant for you to actually get into the hip hop industry.
I mean, it took a little work, but yeah, man. I mean, it came to me a tad bit more natural, I guess, than anybody that tried to attack rap, and it came pretty natural.
Most definitely, man. And also, you were a part of the rap group, the Casino Boys, as well. Can you tell us a bit more about the Casino Boys? And of course, like, how did you guys get connected? What's the story behind that?
Casino Boys, man, pretty much. Shout out to Tone, the manager. You know what I'm saying? He the one that pulled us all together. Shit, I mean, we're just half of the group is people from the different parts of the coast. You know, I'm in the lower desert, IE area, Coachella Valley, where the home of the Coachella Fest and shit. And we got Bebo. He's from actually LA itself, out that way, Long Beach. So I mean, you get a little gift of a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? He fucked a lot with the northern side as well of California. So I mean, we get a little bit of everything. And we also have the homie Blaze the Don, and he brings you that southern rhythm for sure. Like he got it. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Tone the manager. You know what I'm saying? Tone the manager's a wild man. You know what I'm saying? He can do it. He can do whatever he put his mind to. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, man. Like he's been in the industry for a long, long time, man. I saw something about the 40th album or something like that. Like that guy has been putting in work.
Yeah, he like a mini E40 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just keep dropping album after album.
Hey, man, you know what? You got to keep the consistency up. Consistency is key, especially within the music industry.
Oh yeah, shit, you got that right. Cause music change Music change every minute. You know what I'm saying?
The one thing I have to ask you, man, like, how did you get connected with Tone the manager? Like, did you just know each other from years ago, or did you guys just happen to meet?
Shit, we just happened to meet. Really, he threw something up on somebody. He was trying to have a show out this way, which it didn't go through just because of the actual spot where he was trying to throw it at. They wasn't seen eye to eye or some sort. But one of the homegirls put me on Facebook like, this dude wants to book a show down in y'all section. He would like to have some openers that are like, that's kind of a nail in a section. So I got hit up, and then he told me if I could meet him at a show. He was throwing a show out in the San Diego area, Chula Vista. Shit, I did that show. I met him up out there. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from me. Shit, I shot out there, and shit, it's been history ever since then. Me and him connected like that. He liked what I was bringing to the table. Shit, I like his energy as a manager. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, most definitely. What do you think has for the future for yourself and Tone the manager? Do you guys have any projects you're working on together?
Yeah. I mean, we're still trying to get the Casino Boy album critiques and like really ready. Um, yeah, besides that, it's just his pressure he brings to the table. He puts his foot on everybody's neck. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't know who Casino Boys is, you're gonna know real soon.
Most definitely, man. I listened to a few of your guys' tracks, man. I have to say, you guys are absolute fire, man. You guys bring it to the table.
You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to turn it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to give you that new school feel with that old school flow. You know what I'm saying? Not to talk down on any of the new artists that's coming out, but you know what I'm saying? I'm from the G-Punk era type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And aside from the music as well, man, you were an entrepreneur. I saw on Facebook about your grand touring vodka. Can you tell us a bit more about that, and what made you decide to get into vodka? And of course, where can our listeners get some vodka?
I mean, that there is kind of a venture for me. I actually went to this dude named, well, last year we Casino Boys did our own little tour out in South by Southwest. So luckily we were in the building with a couple big heads, Fat Trail, I think Little Baby. Like we bumped into a bunch of people, and one of the guys caught interest a bit, in me as we were, chopping it up. I was out there. His name is Rick. He's a representative for Birdman's Cash Money Vodka, the GTV. Because it's like I don't have anybody plugging it out on the West Coast. Would you be interested to take on? I'm like, shit, let's make it happen. I mean, if they don't have it on the West, they about to have it soon. So I'm kind of working a partnership with him on venturing myself with the Grand Touring Vodka for Cash Money.
And that's what's up, man. You know what I mean? It sounds like a good venture as well, and it's also really good during the coronavirus probably as well, because a lot of people are home, they're depressed, they want to get drunk, and you know what? So a lot of people drink vodka, man. So I think that's actually pretty good. Like, are you getting good sales since the coronavirus started?
Not much on the vodka, just for the fact that I mean, everybody just pulls up to their store. The coronavirus hit real hard for me for the fact that me representing vodka, I do have to represent it to local bars, clubs, and stuff like that, which all that shit is shut down at the moment. But one of our top clubs out here is Taking Interest, which I've done a couple shows for them before, so I already have kind of a friendship with them. So as soon as all this shit clears up, I'm probably going to try to do a big pop-up there for Grand Touring Vodka, Cash Money, possibly bring an artist through, let alone myself, to represent the brand and pack out the house. You know what I'm saying?
And also, in August 2018, you were a part of the Back to School Valley Ranch, Valley Rally, in your hometown. Can you tell us a bit more about that, and what was that experience like?
Yeah, man. We're always trying to. We all came, in my section, we all kind of came from the gutter, so we try to always give back a little bit what we can and shit. Yeah, pretty much on my neighborhood, there's a park in my neighborhood, so every year it's really my cousin Camila Wilson. She kind of orchestrates it. To me, we talked about it, I was like, for sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm always down for the community. So, I mean, we got a bunch of donations, a little spending our own money, we even booked our own performances. We even did grand prize giveaways. I mean, Air Forces, Jordans, whatever it was. Like we made it pretty much happen. It's always a great turnout, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that just makes you look. It gives you more of it's a little more professional look when you really mess with the community and people really get to know who you are. It's not, not just through the music, because the music can give you a different vibe of the person. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all one family, bro. You know what I'm saying? We try to make it work for everybody.
So is that the only charity that you have done, or do you have other charities that you currently do?
That's one of the biggest charities that I've done at the moment. Rather than that, we do usually like a little. Also, like before Christmas, I try to rally up some of the local artists, and we'll go. We'll perform at certain little clubs, boys and girls clubs, or teen centers, and pretty much the way we charge you to come to the show is bring at least a toy that's $10 or more to get you in the door. Then we pretty much take that down to the less fortunate for gifts and shit like that.
And also, I saw on Facebook that you also have your own merchandise available as well. How did that come to be? And also, where can our listeners grab some merch? Like, what also merch do you have available as well?
Yeah, my shit merch right now, man. I got anywhere from tank tops to t-shirts to jackets to shit bandanas, socks. The brand is Live Vicious. I mean, if you go into my Instagram, I got everything listed there. You go ahead and DM me if anybody was interested, and I do ship, coast to coast, out of state, whatever whatever the situation is, we'll make it happen. The brand is called Live Vicious.
That's what's up, man. And every real hip hop artist like yourself has to have their own brand and their own merchandise, man. So everybody that is listening, support the real and make damn sure you get yourself some merchandise.
It's hot on the streets, man. I mean, I got anywhere from fitness wear, street wear, and whatever the occasion is. Right now, I'm working on trying to get the track suits ready for wintertime.
And also, not too long ago, April 18th, you actually been working on a mixtape called Narrow Boyz. My bad. Could you tell us a bit more about that mixtape? And of course, when is it expected to drop to the general public?
The Nairobi Boyz mixtape. That's I don't really have a release date yet for that. That's going to be probably a project that's going to take a bit. It's going to take it's going to consist of me. A lot of the older heads that used to rap, like I'm trying to make like a dedication album for my section of the city, you know what I'm saying, for my neighborhood. So that's gonna be a project that's gonna take time. I want that to come out like Dre produced it, you know what I'm saying?
You just and honestly, man, I think it will come out like that, man. You know what I mean? You just gotta put some time, effort, and sometimes, you just gotta take your time with it, because if you take your time, it comes out 10 times better.
Exactly. I mean, there's no rush on that one. That makes it. Yeah, it's not gonna rush on that one. But I do have, hopefully, with the next. I mean, it depends on this coronavirus. Right now, I'm currently working on a new mixtape. It's called Street Ready, and that's going to be a little bit more tempo, kind of cater to the younger generation a bit, and shit like that.
And also, on January 29th of this year, you released the EP, She's Got Me in My Feelings. I have to ask you, can you tell us a bit more about that EP, and also, where can our listeners buy or stream themselves a copy?
Sure. Right now, it's available on YouTube for streaming. Right now, I'm just playing the waiting game with CD Baby, so they can distribute it to to all the streaming sites. But I'll keep everybody posted once it actually drops on the Spotify and everything else. But it'll be available I'd have to say within the next week or so on all streaming sites.
So I have to ask you, Rossi, what's next for you, man? Is there anything else you want to promote, other than your new record? Anything else you want to promote? We still have you here live on the station?
Man, just tap in. Everybody just tap in with the music and the merchandise, man. It's gonna be the hottest shit out, man. Like, if you take a look at it now, my sales doing pretty well. People liking it. I'm getting good reaction out of it all. Then also, I'm trying to draw music as much as I can, and y'all just got to be patient. Just 2020 is just not the year at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
So this is the time, Rossi, in the interview that I give a chance for the individual that comes on the platform, just a chance to give shout-outs, of course, to whoever they want to give shout-outs to, and also your social media handles. That way our listeners can follow you if they're not already doing so.
Oh, for sure, man. Shout out Radio, though, man. Y'all reached out to me and got me on the air. I appreciate that. Shit.
Hey, man, you're most certainly welcome, man. You're a talented artist, man, so you deserve the opportunity.
And I appreciate your feedback, bro. I appreciate it. Big shout out, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Guy, keeping us waking up every day. Shout out to Tona Manager, Diverse Entertainment and Management. Fuck with the team, you know what I'm saying? Watch out, Casino Boys is about to hit soon. Shout out to my boy Tiptoe Stallone, that's my right hand man. Home Invasion Music, it's something close. Shout out to my whole section, Indio, California, man. Coachella Valley, stand up. We gonna make it soon. Don't trip.
So I gotta say, Rossi, man, do you want to drop your social media handles quickly? That way our listeners can shoot you a follow?
Yes, sir. Pretty much on any platform, it's going to be Al Rossi. Instagram is Rossi, Rossi, number one, good ass nigga. Fuck with me. So that's pretty much, you can catch me on anything that, you type in Al Rossi and anything, and I'll most likely pop up.
And I gotta say, Rossi, man, thank you so much for coming up on 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM, man. Down the road, I hope we can do this again, man. When your next record drops, make sure you hit up my DM. We'll set something up.
I got you already, man. It's not even a given. I got you. I'm gonna holler at you. You'll be the first one.
Hey, most definitely, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much again, and try and stay safe out there, man. You know, don't let 2020 fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm trying not to, bro.
Hey, man, most definitely, brother. You have a so wonderful night. Thank you.
You too, bro. Thank you for having me on.